Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I am finishing cutting a piece that I forgot to cut. I had everything cut and done. Then I realized in my stack I missed the side two pieces. So I'm doing that real quick. And then I will start my layout. Oh, I. There we go. Hi, Candy. Hi, Chris. How are you? Sorry, I'm finishing cutting out a piece. That piece that I thought I got cut out and I didn't have it cut out. So I'm doing it real quick here. How's everybody today? Some of you I saw this morning. What, Chris? Talked to her this morning. I'm tired, but I'm getting logged into work. Ah, man, that bites. Well, they must have had paper product because the husband ain't home. I just woke up. I didn't go to bed until 11 o'clock, Chris. Yeah. After I got off, I said I was going to lay down for a few hours. I didn't do it until after 11 o'clock. And now it's 3 o'clock my time, so. And I probably laid there for a good hour before I finally closed my eyes. So we'll say I went to bed at noon. because I watched a little bit of the George Floyd trial, or the however you want to show this, or whatever the hell that dude's cop officer's name is. Then I fell asleep. I don't know. This case is going to be a tough one. I don't know how to read this one. I'm usually pretty good, but it's 4 days in. I'll randomly check it throughout the next couple of weeks. I'll figure out. I'm pretty good at calling it. So far, I haven't seen where his attorney's done anything to save his butt. Not that it needs saving, but okay, I think I got them all cut. Oh, no. Little spot right here. Did I do it on that one? No, I didn't. Okay. All right, there, I got that done. So what is Delusion? Delusion is Diane Rivalry. She does journals. She's an art journaler. She does awesome stamps. These are just some of them. And I just love, she does paint, she does inks, she does stamps, she does journals, she does dailies. She's just awesome artist. She's one of my favorites. She's out there. It's cool. So today what we're going to be using is the coral, and this is one of her older sets. I don't even think you can get this anymore. Don't quote me, because I have some older sets that some may be retired, so don't quote me. It's called Ocean Backgrounds, and I'm using the coral from that, and I will be using this possibly as well. So we got that. That's from that set. This set is the newer set, at least to me, is She Sells Seashells, and that I used this. This. And these. And these. And these. From that set. Okay. Then we have Plenty of Fish in the Sea. I use this fish. And the little octopus. There. Okay. And then I have Merlady, which I have her body, her little tail, and the starfish, and this little gadget. Then I used a lot of different stamps for this one. Hi, Tanya. And then I used Ocean Life. I used the head on that one. Hang on, I'll find the other. And then I used Starstruck. So I want this crown. And let me find. Maybe I got them all out. Maybe I just missed where the little fish was. We might be using this. Okay, I missed where that little fish was. Oh, right here. There's the little fish. So I had it up. So them are the ones that I used, and one possibly I might use. I like to try to share exactly what stamps I used. So, over here. So this is the background we're going to use over here. So I'm moving stuff so I can get it under the camera. Can you guys see it good? Right here. I'm hoping it looks like a fishy, or kind of like the water, different tones going up, more like water than sky. But after I get everything on it, you guys will get it. So the first thing I want to determine is, I got a lot of pieces that are already colored, but I want to put something in going kind of, and I'm trying to determine what I want to use. And I think these right here would be the perfect ones, right? This one right here. But I kind of got a block. Nope, that's not that one. This one. So what I need to do, because I just want to use this. I don't want to use this. So I'm just going to stamp there. Got my stamp block out. And if I do, I do, because a lot of it will be in the background anyways. So I'm just going to try to stamp the top of this, not the bottom. We're good. Okay, do it. And I'm just going to start it right about here. Just going to press. Not bad. Bad at all. I'm all right with that, how that looks. And I'm just going to continue going up. If I don't get it all, I don't get it all. And I'm okay with that. Because a lot of this will be doing its own thing. But I want something kind of in the back also. So you'll see that in a second here. I'm just going to continue up. And then, like, I missed the section. I'm okay with that. It's not that major. And we're just going to get the tip. Oh, it's good. Now we're going to move on and go from there. And I'm just going to kind of move over just a little bit. So I got a little bit down there. I don't mind because it's going to be hitting. I'm just going to continue going up. So what are you all doing today? One I always grab. Not at right there again. Spending money at Maddie's sale. She's too price for me. Not really. If you do window shopping candy, you will realize that. I'm just saying. I did it. Yep. You'd be surprised. Person really looks into, and you'd be like, what? I've been there, did it, done it. I surprised myself. So we're gonna grab this one and this one. Nope. Yep. She don't watch me anyway, so. But yeah, I went down that rabbit hole and discovered it myself. Okay. She's another YouTuber. Yeah. I don't like to put down other people, but when I know when you can find a better deal elsewhere, I'll tell you to go straight elsewhere. I'm not gonna. I've done it. All right, I got light green and dark green, and all I am, it's just gonna add those colors just real quick. It's not gonna be perfect. I'm not looking for perfect on the background. Just add in some color. Yeah, I probably just made a bad decision. But I'm honest and open. That's half my problem. I get in trouble for that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Sorry. I hate it. Oh. I didn't even know she was on. I support those who support me. And she never comes over to my channel. I kind of got to that where, you go to people's channels and you watch them, but then you come to realize they never come to yours and watch you. So you quit, you stop. And I have. I stopped a lot doing that. Oh, no, I won't. Not a problem, Chris. I get that you're working. You work. You do your job. I don't want to get you in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. No, no get in trouble. I'm liking how that looks. Just. Well, I'm on a budget, okay? And the only reason you've seen me spend a lot of money or picking up a lot of stuff here lately, I shouldn't say, yeah, I've spent a lot of money, is I got paid for watching my kids while my daughter goes to Hawaii, okay? And plus we got that government, whatever the hell that check was. I put almost half of that in savings, and I find good deals. Plus I have sales. So I make my own money. I mean, I do a lot of internet shopping. And you come to realize you think you're getting a deal because it's on a YouTube channel. And then you realize, damn, I could have got this. And I'll use my paper. What the hell's that paper that I refuse to use? Oh my God, I love it so much that I buy it and it sits here and I stare at it and I take it out and I manhandle it and say it's pretty and then I put it back because I'm scared to cut it. I can't remember the name of it right now. I was gonna. Oh, what the hell is the name of that? Oops. Man, I lost my train of thought. Well, whatever that paper. I could go look it out. I really thought I was going to get a good deal. And then I looked it up and realized I got it cheaper on Etsy. Oh. And I was like, I'm glad I went and looked that paper up. Right now, art schools are closed. I get left a lot on Etsy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, usually, Chris, I have a $25 limit every 2 weeks. That is my spending budget on craft stuff every 2 weeks. But lately, we got that. I had that extra money from that stimulus check. Me and my husband's bills are paid, and that's the thing with me and my husband. If say in 2 weeks' time, when I get my $25, because I don't work, so we're one one house income. Say in 2 weeks' time, something occurs, that $25 that I would get to do what I want with, or 50, depending, it's between 25 and 50. If I can't get something because for some reason a bill came up or something came up, I don't get it. No, I'm all right with answering. I want to be honest with my people. And and then my daughter came to me and she was like, Mom, I need a favor. And I went, what's the favor? She goes, I'll give you $400. She actually said 3 and she gave me 4. Because I was going to go for a new laptop, but I don't need a new laptop. So that was worked out. And then guess what? I have 300 that's still in my underwear drawer. I took 100 of it and I went to Hobby Lobby and bought my husband some stuff. But That's why you've seen me have this hauls lately, because I have it. And me and Scott have no outstanding bills. We have everyday bills, light bill, heat, water. Those are all caught up. No medical. You know, we don't have credit card bills because we don't believe in credit cards. So I have it. But I'm also a person who, if they want something, will go look for it and find it at the cheapest price. And when I see YouTube channels, sellers, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I feel sorry for people that don't go look into what, I wish I had that. Oh, this person has that. Etsy's a good place to look things up. Because you know what? Most of these sellers, you pay the shipping anyways. And I've come to realize that. I will tell anybody, go look it up. Because you will be surprised when you think you're really getting a good deal because they're on YouTube. And you come to realize you're not. And I went down that rabbit hole a few times. And I'll look it up. But I will tell anybody, go if you're looking for something, especially when it's a name brand item, okay? We'll use Tim Holtz. You think you're getting a good deal on Tim Holtz because of somebody selling it on YouTube? You can find Tim Holtz sometimes 90% cheaper. Yep. Yeah, but let me get my paper. It's sitting right here. I don't go over here. Look. It is this brand of paper. I will tell anybody. This is my spoiled paper. I call it my spoiled paper because I spoil myself and I don't use it. It is the Stampurias. Stampurias? You see a YouTuber selling this? Go to Etsy. Yep. Go to Etsy and look up Stampuria because you will be surprised. Because I will use this pad right back here. I wanted... Nope. Not that one. Nope, not that one. Where is it? Where's the title page of this? And this is how I learned this. And I'm glad I did it because I was so stoked on this one paper pad that I'm going to lose my mind when I saw it. And I decided to go look it up. Where's the front page of this? Come on. I hate to be. Yeah, sorry. And this is a good lesson, and this is the perfect lesson. I mean, look at steampunk. I love steampunk, okay? And aren't those awesome? The pads are kind of mixed up right now. I'm trying to find the front page of it. There's a back page. That's all that's in that. It's just, ooh. Yummy to my tummy, okay? But I'm trying to find a name. The front page of it. I know I have it. I just have to find it. I mean, look at that, guys. Oh, these are a couple different sets, though. But here, okay. There's clockwise. That was one of them. Oh. Vagabond. Oh, nope, that's Sir Vagabond. That's not it. Where's this cover sheets of this, man? Oh, man. There it is. Ah, that's Lady Vagabond. Damn it. Voyage. This is Cerebella. Another one. Cerebella. This set, somebody was selling for like $30. Okay? $30. And I was like, oh my God, I want it. I want it. So what I did is I went on Etsy. And I was a YouTuber selling this for $30. I found it for $11.99. This is, like I said, perfect example. And you get to, and so I said, when it comes to these Stamperia, you can buy it cheaper right from Stamperia than you'll see a YouTuber sell it. Because I bought it from Stamperia myself. Yeah. So if you go to buy Stamperia, go to Etsy. AC Supplies, I think, is when I buy food. Yeah. Lady Vagabond, this is this year's $11.99 for the whole pack. Yep. For the whole pack. I got Lady Vagabond and I got Sir Vagabond and Etsy. And then you could go to Stamperia itself and buy it right from Stamperia if you want to. I've done that. But I would be the first to tell you, do your window shopping. Because, especially when it comes to like something like this. Okay? Window shop. Because you're thinking you might be getting a good deal. And then you realize. And I'm glad because I was ready to pay that $30. Because, you know, I know this Stamperia, you know, it's Stamperia. That's all I can say. And I was ready to pay it. But I decided, you know what? I'm going to go see if I can find this somewhere else real quick. And lo and behold, I did. And I bought 3 for what I would have paid for 1. Thinking because it was Stamperia. And there it is. No, that's Mr. Oh, right here. Stamperia right there. This one's the first one I've ever bought right there. Up in front, of course. These 2, the first 2 I bought right there. And I was watching and I got all excited. And they wanted $30 for the same paper pad. 10 double-sided face sheets, it's free. Because they're like, it's imported. You can't get it anywhere else. Blah, 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 blah. Stamperia. So I'm thinking, oh man, I ain't gonna be able to get that anywhere else. And I almost hit me. I'll take it. But then I decided to look up the name. And I looked up Stamperia. And boom! I found it everywhere. That's not supposed to be in there. That's supposed to be down there. Oh. And now I go to this one person that sells it on Etsy, and I've never paid more than $15. Whoop! I'm sorry. I will tell everybody, and I'll be honest. Window shop, window shop, window shop. Oh. Window shop, window shop. It's my advice. I think my green's dead. Might get through this one, and then this one's good. Bye bye bye. Goodbye. Yeah. Like I said, and I'll tell anybody that. I just told you, and I'm not going to be shy about it. Yeah, it was goner. Oh, man. No. I'll probably get some backlash, but oh well. But I can't handle seeing what the hell's the word I want to use? Taken advantage of, people taking advantage of. Especially in today. Everything going on in our country, and people may not have jobs, and this may be, they want to still craft, but they can't. And they think they're getting a deal, and they're really not getting a deal at all. Yeah. So shop around. Shop around. I'm okay with that. You don't like me, you don't like me. I'm all right. I still get up in the morning, and I'll still do my crafting. So, yep. I'll still do my thing. Yellow, green, yellow. It's like a green yellow. It's not like yellow. I love this color. It's like a like I don't know mint. I don't know, yellow green. Just awesome. Awesome. I'll just go. Like I said, I'm just putting color down. I'm not being totally coloring them in, just to get that look of weeds kind of going up and from the bottom of the ocean. A lot of it's going to be in the background. Chartreuse. There you go. Thank you, Chris. I mean, right now, I shop at this store, and I told everybody about it. I am not buying Tim Holtz, but if somebody wanted Tim Holtz, and I know his prices are not cheap, but at Ozark right now, Tim Holtz, and let's see, like those little button things, the metal adornment, $4.23. Let's see, his alcohol inks. I don't buy them that often, so I don't know I should look one day when I'm at the store. But at Ozarks right now, they are $7.55. Let's look these up. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look up Tim Holtz inks just out of curiosity, because I have them, but there's not something I run to a store and have to have. Okay, well, let's go shopping. So right now, let's see, this pack right here, this $11.99 at Joann's. Yeah, you can use a coupon, so we'll give them that. $8.99, $11.99 for 3-pack alcohol inks. Michael's $11.99, Hobby Lobby $8.39. Oh, those are pearls. They're different. 3 alcohol at Joann's, $11.99, $11.99 at Michael's. $9.59 at Blick Art Materials, $11.99 Crafters Direct. Let's see, Oak Ridge Hobby Store. I don't know where that is. $8.90. Scrapbook.com, $7.99. $9.59 at Blick. So I gave you just a good portion of different stores there. And then he goes to Ozark Crafts, and they got them for $7.55. So comparable, it's a little cheaper at Ozark Crafts, but you do have to pay shipping. But so you're going to buy a mess load if you could get $50 worth, man, you get free shipping. And it's easy to spend $50, I'll tell you. Now his stamps, 14.20, 14.20. His duress crayons, 8.18 at Ozark. Now here, the alcohol U-pull paper, I heard that's very expensive. In the Ozark right now, $6.29. So I don't know how much his U-pull is regularly, because I've got given some, but I've never bought it. That's just one store. Hi, Candy. Or hi, Sabrina. So I don't know so much about Tim Holtz prices elsewhere because I don't buy Tim Holtz if it doesn't have a clearance sticker in. Or, but when it comes to those alcohol ink 3-packs, I don't buy them unless I have a clearance sticker on. So, I could have checked to see how much. I got some right here that I got not too long ago somewhere. But that's what I said. You think you're sometimes getting a good deal, especially if you're only buying one. Look that up. Okay? If you're buying a bulk, like say I take my alcohol inks and I throw it out there and I sell them, then that's a good deal. But if you're going to buy a brand new package and you think you're getting a good deal, go look it up somewhere else. Because either way, you're going to pay shipping. That's why I'm having Timmy Tuesday. I have a lot of Timmy Holt stuff, and I don't actually use it. I really don't. So I'm like, oh my God, it's on clearance. I need it. Well, guess what? I made the stash. I keep looking over at it and thinking maybe I should do like a medium-sized box, or at least try to see if I could sell it for what I paid for it, the clearance price, and at least get that money back, not make any money. Because it's in here looking pretty hanging on my shelf. Looks pretty, but he's not the same mixed media artist I like using. So that's where I am on Timmy right now. I'm in the defense of that. Should I, maybe, kind of thing. That's where I am with Timmy in my life. All right, so I did that. That's the cool background. Just added some color. Now we're going to add the images, and they're going to go right like this coming up. These two are. I know that so far. I purposely did these. And they both fit. I checked, so I don't have to cut them. And I colored each fish a little different, so it looked like. And I'm going to stick some of this coral. And this coral's going to go like over here a little bit. Okay. Maybe this one. Yeah, that looks all right. Coral. Okay. And then the mermaid, she's going to kind of slip in like this, where some of her tail's behind. Okay. And she's quite big. So I got to make sure she fits, because her, like that. And she also wears a crown, because she's the queen of the sea. And then I have some little fish that are going to kind of be somewhat, maybe a squid, And I got a bunch of seashells I can have. But that's how she's going to kind of look. A lot to it. I'm digging her. So now rip it all off. And now let's do it. Shall we do it? Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh, excuse me. Sabrina did a cool little video of Hobby Lobby. She should actually go live once while she's on it. Shop it. Fun. I haven't did that one. I haven't did that in a long time. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow with me and Diamond. I'll let Diamond walk around and hold the phone. Me and Diamond are going on and about tomorrow. So I'm just going to glue so far up so I can tuck behind yet. And then I'll glue. So I just get the bottom glued a little bit. That one hanging over it all. Whoop. I add the coral. And I'm going to stick coral kind of like that. And that can go down. That coral can go all the way down. Just going to press. Okay. I think I might real quick do another coral because I think another coral would look good in the center as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this over. It won't take me long. I need more space. I really need more space. I need a little table I can pull out just to put here and move back when I'm not using it, like on a roller. That'd be awesome. Maybe that's my next thing I'll find. Just a little thing I can roll close to my table and use it when I need it. Let me go. Do some rolling cart table or whatever. Let's see. Let's look at Amazon. Rolling cart table. Let's see. Oh, that's not bad. 2-tier. I don't like that. Cheaper the better. $89? You're crazy. Oh no, I like this one. 3-tier storage cart, metal utility cart with removable pegboard trolley, organized with utility handle. No, I like that. $60 though. That's kind of cool though. Where's a Walmart special? I don't want like that. I want where it's flat on top. Eeky. Just enough. I'm going to have Scott measure my, oh no, that one's cool. Measure my space I have that I can maybe leave it here. Well, now this one's narrow, 3-tier, $102. I don't think so. Hell to the no. Let's see. Rolling guard. Rolling. What did I call it? What did I? Rolling cart table. Yeah. I get off that. So, rolling cart table. Maybe when me and Diamond are out tomorrow, I'll go look at like see what like Walmart has or something. I just need a small one. Something I could pull up to my table while I'm crafting and put stuff on. Because I mean I'm on a table, but I'm limited space how I got this set up. It drives me crazy. I'm really liking that one. That one with the for $50. I'm really digging that one. But I'm gonna have, let's see. Hey, if I order it, it'll be here April 5th. See, I don't think it's wide enough on top, but I do, that would be cool. So it's got pegboards and little baskets on the side. Removable hooks, pegboard, organizer bins. So that'd be kind of cool. I can move it around. I'm going to add that to my wish list. Add to wish list. I'm trying to see how tall it is. Okay, size. The whole size is about 17.8 long by 11.8 wide, 29 by 9 height. That ain't bad. I think that's what I'm going to go with. I'm not seeing anywhere else. There we go. It's cool. All right, back to what I was doing. Oh, sorry. I was like, what was I doing? Yeah, maybe. Hey. Oh my. There we go. Ah, come on. Wait a minute. Hang on. Oh, look at this. Yeah, one more time. Used. Oh, okay. Used. Oh, okay. I don't like that. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at something here. My bad. Yeah. All right. Cool. I ordered it. There we go. See? Get my hat. Right. What I'm liking is that I think that's where I'm going to store all my Dylusion stamps. Okay, we're going to put this down. Right now they're in a basket. I can put all my Dylusion stamps in there. I'll show you. It's all about organization, people. Organize. Okay. And I need I know it's hard to tell the white, but there is white on this. The coral. I was looking at my ruler, a yardstick, and it's 29 inches tall in height. It's perfect height for where I'm going to put where it's going to be. So that's pretty cool. It's not very short, in my opinion, at all. So that's awesome. Hey, go with your first instinct. That's my philosophy. Go with your first instinct. Wait. Hi, anybody. Say hi. Don't be shy. Come on, say hi. Nobody's talking. Everybody's watching. Tina's talking to herself. Let's start a conversation. Or let's do some meditation. How about that now? Everybody's talking. Not talking Tina's. I lost my thought. I lost my song. I lost it. I know there's a few I should write down because I said one last week. And I said, oh, I'm going to have to go back and watch this video and write that down. And now I don't remember what video I did that in. But it was so cool. Everybody's quiet. No one's talking. Everybody's shopping. And left me a wanting. Thanks for the views while you go elsewhere too. I greatly appreciate that too. I have a lot of people that do that. They put me on and go to another channel. And I think it's funny. I don't care. I think it's hilarious. I think I'm all for it, because then I get the views and I need the views. So I know Candy's at another one because Candy's known for that because personally I've done it myself. So where it's all cool. But I think it's so hilarious. And one day, Candy's in here yapping and talking. I don't know how people do it. I think that one day she had. Hi, Candy. You had what? 3 people you were watching, me and 2 sales. I was like, how the hell is she be able to keep up? I couldn't keep up. I did it once. I mean, we were just cleaning. I was watching. Um, I was live and I forgot Rebecca was coming on for finishing her sale. So I turned it on real quick and I was live. I bought a stamp set. I came right in and she was showing a soccer stamp set, which was like, I think I was supposed to do that because that is so cool. I got a soccer set because 2 of my grandkids are in soccer, so I can do a little page layout. And I told Diamond I got a soccer stamp set. She's like, ooh, cool. And I think I had one and I destashed it. I think it's probably the same set. So I have a feeling about the same Stampin' Up! Soccer set that I had. But, at the time, I'm thinking I'll never use this. So I destashed it. Well, guess what? I have 2 grandchildren in soccer. I can't wait to go start watching it. They, when did Diamond tell me? They start after I think she gets back from Hawaii. I think they start practice. They don't do games yet. Okay. They're at where they're just getting to they have a bunch of kids and they're teaching them the techniques, and eventually they will move up to. They kind of do little scrimmages, but they don't play another team yet. So it's kind of cool. Coda was in it. Well, he was in it last year until COVID. So now, and you could tell that he misses it. So this year, Riley wanted it. And Allie is taking dance, I think Diamond told me. So we have that. She told me dance. Of course, Leah's always been a cheerleader, which they didn't do much this year either. So, Girl Scout. Allie's a Girl Scout. And she has a Girl Scout meeting. And it's all, I don't get the Girl Scouts funny. Meeting is internet. So, I don't know how they do that, but it's all through internet feeds. It's just messed up. But excuse me. Soccer is actually at an indoor soccer thing till the summer gets around, and then they reserve a field which I can walk to. Hi, Rebecca. Speak of Rebecca, there she is. I just talked about you. How I got people that watch me, they got me on, and then they go to somebody else's channel for the sale. I said, Candy's good at that. And I'm like, last week I did that because I forgot Rebecca was coming back on for another part of her sale. So I'm live and I'm watching Rebecca having her sale on the side. And I came in just as the soccer set was selling. And I'm like, oh, I want that. And I couldn't, and I'm trying to type soccer and I spelt it wrong, but Curly knew what I was talking about. But I think it's hilarious when we all do that. But I was live and I'm shopping on somebody's sale. I thought, oh my God, Tina. I like when I go in and say hi to everybody and they're in my chat and I'm on somebody else's chat. I said hi to Candy on a few different ones that she was in while she's in mine live. I'm like, hi, Candy. I see you're here too. It's just literally. That's because we got so many gadgets. I mean, I got my tablet, I got my phone, I got my laptop. I can do it, but I would get lost in conversations. But I will admit, I'll tell you that night that the kid shot in Kenosha, I had that feed on 4. I had it on 3 different YouTube feeds on my laptop, and a guy that was doing like Seattle, Minneapolis, Kenosha on one on my tablet. And I saw that all go down when he shot those people live. And I told my husband heard me scream because I didn't even realize it. He was waking up and he heard me scream like the reaction that I witnessed this kid shooting these people. I mean, I watch cops all the time, and I watch 48 Hours and ID and all that all the time, but not in my entire life did I actually think I'd be watching a live feed where I'd see somebody shoot somebody. It just boom. And Scott goes, "What the hell?" And then of course Scott sat down and we watched it, the rest of it, and then I backed it up so he could see what I was talking about. And he was like, "Damn!" I'm like, "Yeah." Goes, I could see it was a reaction. I had an instant like reaction. I can imagine. I said, I can imagine in my head. Hi, Angela. Yeah, I seen that. Killed a cop today. They don't. Do they know why the guy did that, or they have no idea yet? I watched a little briefing of that, and then I came on. This world's crazy. Got shootings and this now. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. And I think it's mental illness. We need to put more into mental illness. We worry about so much other stuff, and I think mental illness needs to start being addressed more. I mean, I don't know if I'm wrong there. I mean, how do you? I don't know, but there's so much heartache in this country. You got people killing people. You got cops hurting people. You got a government that says they care, but we have homeless on our streets. You know, in America, in my personal opinion, like I said, you guys can, these are mine. Yeah. Yeah, some guy tried to drive through the barrier to get there, get into by the Capitol. Okay. I knew that. I saw that come across my feed. My Facebook feed or my news feed, whatever thing on my phone that lets me know what's happening in the world. Diamond set it up. I just pay attention to it when it goes off. I was saying, in my opinion, in America, we shouldn't have homeless camps. We should not. When you go into cities, even here in Green Bay, I didn't realize it. I knew there was homeless people. I'm not going to say there was. I'm going to deny that I didn't think there was homeless people in Green Bay. I know better, okay? But I did not know that we have a homeless encampment where it's tents, like they took like that they're living at a park and they put up tents. We should not see that in America. That should not be in America. When we care, and I mean, it's inhumane, in my opinion, that we care more about people in other countries than we do our own people. I mean, families should not be living in tents because parents can't get a job right now. That's just doesn't sit well with me. And there's too much of it. I don't know if I'm wrong there. I mean, you guys can, like I said, you don't have to agree with me. There are many homeless who used to go to shelters and be helped. I know, Candy. I'm not saying they're, but that's another thing. There are programs out there. It's accepting the help and the rules and the regulations. Right. Yeah. Yeah. You have to accept the horse. My grandpa used to say, you can lead a horse to the water, doesn't make him going to drink. And as a kid, you look at him like, what? But as an adult, you get what he was meaning. It's just like a drug addict or an alcoholic. You can haul into every AA meeting, every counseling session until they accept the fact that they have a problem. There is nothing you can do except sit back and watch and suffer yourself in it. I have a cousin, and I love her to death, and I will do practically anything for her. She's a meth head. She shows up here all tweaked out. She will not accept help. I've offered help. I've done everything I could. She won't accept it. And like the officer told me, till they accept it, you just have to watch and suffer in silence. It's a sign, and I love, so I'm like, Connie, go get help. You can come in here after you get out of the center, and the social worker, the worker came here, and I got her over here, but she won't accept it. She just, and like the counselor, and the thing is my cousin Connie knows I love her. She knows I care about her. She never gets mad at me because I figured she wouldn't talk to me after she showed up here to find out because I set her up. Okay, I set her up. Because the only way contact I get with her is I have to use Messenger, and if she gets in a range where she has Wi-Fi. Yep. And so I told her I needed her help if she could get over to my house and she came over immediately because Connie's lovable. She's a giver. She cares. Like, oh yeah, I'm on my way. When she came here and realized I had this lady from the center here to try to talk to her and get her help, she wasn't mad at me at all. She messaged me right after. Thank you for loving and caring for me, Tina, but this is what it is. So and like the counselor says, there's not much you can do until they realize they hit rock bottom and actually realize they need help. So she goes, I would ask her so that you can sleep better at night, that she at least reaches out to you once a week somehow. If she swings by, she messages you. So she's made that her parents don't care about her. They've washed her hands of her. I can't. So she was sleeping in a storage unit this weekend, but I can't have her in my home because I don't want that around. If she wasn't using, she'd be welcome. Okay. I'd let her come and take showers and stuff, but she can't stay here because I don't want that around my grandkids. I'm sorry. My grandkids are in my life too much, and I don't want that around not that I don't trust her as my grandkids, but I don't know what she's odd when she's tweaking. It's the best way. Her reaction is just out there, and I can't have that around my grandkids. I just can't. And she knows that, and I told her that. But I told her if she got clean, she could come and stay with me until she got on her feet, got her place, got a job. She just won't accept it. So it's nothing I can do. Yeah. And my cousin was behind the wheel of a car, and it wasn't her car. It was the guy's van, or the van actually, that she was working for. And her kids were in the back, and a tie rod went out or something like that. She lost control of the vehicle and hit another vehicle, and her kids died instantly. She lives and her best friend was caught, and the van started on fire, and her best friend was caught in it. Also, she lost her best friend. She lost her children all in one accident. And since then, plus her best friend was murdered in high school. My cousin Connie has not had an easy life. But this last time when she lost the boys, she's She won't commit suicide because I was scared of that. She's like, no, because if I commit suicide, I won't see my boys again. But she's, how can I put it? A walking suicide, making it happen, but not doing it herself. I mean, she's partly doing it herself, but she's not taking her own. I don't know how to describe it. She has nothing to live for, as she put it to me. My boys are gone. I want it, but I can't take my own life. She wants to live in a cloud. It's easier for her to live in a cloud, be high, be stoned, and not live in the reality of realizing. It's the only way I can put it. The best way I can put it. I've tried to be there for her. I've tried. But I'm going to tell you, it's sometimes exhausting. It wipes it. It hurts you. It don't phase them. You know, that's when I was watching this George Floyd, and they were talking about his drug use, and his girlfriend was up yesterday. I kind of got tears in my eyes because I can understand that reality of fighting an addiction, or knowing somebody that's addicted, and yeah, and I see it in my cousin. I saw it in my foster brother. He was an addict too. It's not, you get hooked so easily. I don't want to totally lose, so I'm going to move her head that direction a little bit, so it looks like she's tilted, because I don't want to lose the whole hand or the seashell. And we're going to actually have this fish. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. I didn't want to glue. Shoot, I didn't mean to glue her all the way down, but let's see if I can get it in there. I want to make it look like he's going behind her a little bit. I didn't mean to glue her totally down. So this is a trick I do. You take your little, whatchamacallit, and you just kind of just bring her up slowly. Okay? You do it right, you can sometimes get it done. And I'm just going to get a little bit more. There we go. I want to have his eye peeking out, but I need to, there we go. That looks good. Okay, there we go. But we need to address our mental health in this country. There's got to be something better that we can do for mental health. I mean, it's such a hard situation. Believe me, I know firsthand. I had a brother who was an addict. Like you said, I've always got my grandkids. I can't have that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, my brother Jamie, my foster brother Jamie, was an addict. He had the addicted personality. He'd go from one, he'd get off one, and then he'd be clean, and then he'd start something else, and he'd go full blown. That was his life. I mean, he went from getting treatment when he was in high school for smoking pot all the time and drinking. Then he got over that. He always smoked pot, but then his drinking was less. And then he went from being hardcore cocaine. Then he kicked that, and then it was heroin. And then, I mean, just extreme after extreme. And I always figured, and it's sad to, say this. I had two brothers. I had a foster brother, Jamie, and my mom took him in, okay? My brother brought Jamie home because he was sleeping on everybody's couch or in an alley. His dad and stepmom kicked him out. He had nowhere to go. So my brother brought him home. And he never left. I always say that. Jamie never left. He never left the family. He always was family. Okay? And I always figured that he'd be the phone call I get, because he always had my mom and my phone number in his wallet wherever he went. Because we got a call one time when he was in Chicago. And we had to go to Chicago. Somebody stole this wallet and they found the person dead. Talk about scary. He moved from here to Chicago. We drove all the way to Chicago to go identify a body. We get there and they pull back this sheet. We prepared ourselves mentally, okay? My mom, my brother, and I, a good buddy, and my brothers. Chicago's 3.5 hours from us. Pull back the sheet. It's not Jamie. Yep. What a relief that it's not your brother. But then you're like, where is he? Luckily, we had a number to a friend that he met in Chicago that we could find him. He didn't even know we were in Chicago. He knew it. He reported his wallet stolen because he had to cancel all his cards. That he got mugged. He reported it, so it was noted. But yeah, the person that had his wallet, don't know how, but he was shot. But I tell you, to drive 3.5 hours thinking you're going to identify your brother's dead body and you're going to have to make an arrangement to bring him home. And you have your mother, your brother, your brother, yourself, and his dad. Because we weren't technically his family. So, but it was my number that they found in his wallet. Yeah. So I had to get a hold of his dad and say, oh, by the way. And then we're driving down and we were so grateful and thank God that it wasn't him. But then you look and there's going to be another mother out somewhere whose child's on a slab in a morgue that doesn't know, who's now a John Doe. Yeah. My brother, Jamie, he never left. He was always part of our lives till the day he died. He had a massive heart attack. What I was saying is I always figured I'd bury him before I'd bury my brother Timmy. My brother Timmy got killed in a car accident, self-inflicted car accident, as I call it. And then there was my mom, and it was Jamie. It's like every 5 years, somebody died, family member died. So my sibling, I have a half sister, but we don't talk. She's my dad's daughter. But never in my imagination. So I've learned, know how addiction or family. My brother, like my foster brother Jamie, would be extremes. When he died, he was full blown alcoholic again and taking Adderall, but not taking Adderall how you're supposed to take Adderall. Yeah, I don't get it. I remember talking to like a doctor or a therapist of his, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And she says some people have what they call addictive personalities, where they go from one to the other to the other. And that was Jamie. He had that type of personality. He couldn't be that one, let's go party and just have one. You know? He got told by his heart surgeon when he had his first heart attack that he needed to straighten out his life. And if he didn't, he would be dead in less than a year. It didn't faze him. He was month and a half later, he was dead. Because he never changed what he did. He didn't. Yep. He continued living like he was going to live. He didn't. Yeah. That's when I told him, I go, I guess I'll be going to a funeral in a year. I said, nope, I'll be gone. I'll be here. I'm like, not if you don't change. Don't believe what all the doctors. I don't get either. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. And that was the one, him and his biological sister and I were his medical and on his, because when he had his heart attack the first time and he was in the hospital, him and his real sister and I were up there and we made him do a living will right away. So we knew that it didn't leave us, But he made us equal to sign. He was brain dead. He had I talked to him. He just literally got off the work with me or got off the phone with me to go and work and we started punched in, got to his machine and had a massive heart attack. And that time he didn't come back from it. But that was hard because we had to sign the papers to turn off the machine. I felt like I was murdering him. That was hard for me. Because I literally, and his dad's like, can't we run a test? Me and Chris, we did, Chris and I, because we were both equally, both had, it was weird how they did this. I don't know if Jamie had it done that way because I never seen it before where both of us had to agree or both of us had to be there to sign. I've never seen that before on a living will, but we were both on the same line. So we both had to be there, okay? And how do you tell a dad, Jamie's dad, who probably lives with a lot of guilt, just one more test? Can we run more tests? He can't be gone because technically he was a shell, Machines were keeping him alive. So we kept Jamie for 3 days. And finally, we kind of had to tell Jamie's dad, there's nothing more we could do. And we gave him a time. And so that he had to kind of accept a little bit that this was going to happen. But then, man, that was hard. I remember shaking. You look at my signature on that piece of paper. I had the pen in my hand, and my whole hand was just not cool. I remember Chris going, take a deep breath, his sister, Chris, take a deep breath. I took that deep breath and put my signature on that paper to turn off the machine. Yep. Then I had to look his daughters in the eye. But his daughters told me it's what had to be done. He wasn't there anymore. That looks so cool. I wish I did. Maybe I'll do another little fish, put it right there. Right now I'm just adding these little seashells. Looks right there. Yeah, I don't know. That was hard. Deaths are hard. Especially, it's so much to live for. Both my brothers had so much to live for. So much to live for. Actually, maybe I can. Yeah, I'm going to put that right there. Okay, got one more little seashell. Put that one right there. Okay, I'm going to glue down this now. It's just like these mass shootings. What possesses a person? I'm going to get up one day, load a gun, and I'm going to go have a mass shooting. I don't. What the hell goes through a person's mind? That. Yep, I'm going to get up and I'm going to go do a mass shooting today. Oh, it's it's like, what the? I mean, I have some weird, funky thoughts, but I don't have thoughts to go harm anybody, It's to kill somebody. I mean, especially, not that killing a family member is any different, but people you don't even know. I don't get it. And then you listen to the government and they blame the weapon and gun control. And I'm thinking, it's not. I don't believe it's about, because you know what? I will be honest with you. If they're determined to do harm, they're going to find it, even if it's tighter gun control on things. They're going to find a way to do it. If they're determined to cause harm, they're going to find a way. But because if they're that determined, it's not going to depend. It's not going to matter what type of weapon they use. They're going to do it. That's their MO. They want to, that's their agenda, is to go kill. So it ain't going to matter what weapon. But I do believe there's some weapons that don't need to be on the streets. That's guns that are on for battle shouldn't be in private hands. That's my belief. Yeah, exactly. I was like, because I was talking to me that my daughter's going to school for psychology right now. Okay, she wants to be a child therapist, but all these courses cover everything. We got talking about and that went down the wrong tube. Hi, this is Bethany. About these shooters, and she goes, they have no. She goes, when they talk about this in psychology, there's not a definite answer for it. And I go, what? She goes, there's not a definite answer what makes people go do mass shootings. And I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, because it's personal. She goes, she goes, for example, when a guy walks in his employee and shoots the hell out where he worked, there's an agenda, personal agenda, because he got fired from that job. Guy that walks into a theater, they just something in their head. There's no definite definition in her class to explain the mass shootings. Yep. And it's one of the first things they kind of discussed was they have like topics each, so many semesters or whatever. And that was one they discussed was mass shootings, was the logic in mass shootings. There's no logic. There's no definite medical, because it's all an agenda for the individual that does it, which I thought was really weird. But then when you think about it, I guess so. And some people, there's no, oh, we got a littler fish. How should you call it? They can't reality. What's reality and what's not? To get to a point where they don't recognize reality. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like she says, they plan it out. They fascinate, and she goes, that little things, and they plan it out. They fascinate about what the outcome's going to be. What the, she says, but everyone, they're not the same. The outcome's the same, killing, but to go from A to B, there's never one the same. They can try, but there never is. So like, interesting. She goes, yeah. Let's see. Let's do a pink fish. And let's do I can't do blue because blue blend in. Let's do another orange fish. We'll do this orange, and we'll do this for the eye color. Oh, I want We'll use these new markers also because we're going to use the purple on his little there, and then spin. And then we're gonna, I always do this little ziggy line they have on these. I kind of extend it so it looks like it's half a body. So I always add a black mark going down so it looks like it's supposed to. There we go. I choose a good career. Our children are going to need lots of help in our world today. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wrong one. Oh, yeah. Well, I see so much where kids get in trouble and there's no consequences for them. And then they wonder when they're adults why they think it's okay to go steal when they were a child or a juvenile, they have no consequences. And I think there's got to be consequences as a youth, depending on the crime, okay? I mean, I watch a lot of these programs and I listen to these kids and their attitudes. Locked up for like 24 or whatever, I think it's called, where they take juveniles into the jails and then they check in with them like 6 months later, and some of them then phase them. Never phases them. It just was like, what? And I also think it starts at home. But the thing is like, Diamond's telling me in one of her classes, not that all parents, but statistic-wise, parents are working more. Both people have to work these days. I'm a lucky one, I get to be home. But my kids, I was home when my kids were home. As a stay-at-home mom. I had that privilege. That was something me and Scott discussed. And he was raised that way until he was in his teenage years. So he was okay with that. Diamond just read an article. I don't know where she read it, if it was in class or something. They did a study. And a lot of youth these days, parents are on some sort of prescription medication, street drugs. But let's legalize marijuana. You know? That a lot of kids these days are left for hours upon hours by themselves. The answer is a medication. Something's wrong with your child. Let's medicate them. Let's medicate the parent as well. The answer is medication. We live in a society where everything's let's give it a pill. That's the answer. I mean, like Diamond says, when's the last time you go to a doctor's office? And I was surprised when she said to me. She goes, and you're telling your physician that you think your son's doing this, and their answer is, oh, we can put him on a medication, instead of saying maybe he needs some counseling. You know? Like right now, Allie has anxiety really bad, so bad. Diamond's not medicating Allie. Allie's in counseling, and we're working on breathing techniques, situation techniques, depending what the situation is. Spending, like, one of the things that came up is Sam's a good dad, okay? Sam's a good dad. Riley is a daddy's girl, big time. Allie was mine. It's hard to say that. 3 grandkids. When Allie was a baby, she spent so much time with me when she was growing up, okay? She's a Nana's girl. Coda's is mama's boy. Riley's daddy's girl. There's Allie. Not that they treat Allie any different, but Allie sees the reaction that Riley gets from Sam, which Riley's 5. And Sam has come to realize he has babied Riley different. He has babied Riley a little bit. She is the last, she is the baby. Because Allie made a comment, and it was hard to bring this up to my son-in-law as well as my daughter. Where Allie's like, I know I'm not my dad's favorite, and I'll never be. She's 10, you know. So they were here, and I asked to speak to him. And I don't like past judging, telling my son-in-law and my daughter how to raise their children. It's not my job. My job is to enjoy my grandkids, spoil them rent, and send them home, So, but when Allie said that to me, I decided I need to have a conversation. And I told them what Allie said, how that she knows that she's not her dad's favorite, that Riley's daddy's favorite. And I asked her how she figured, and I asked a detailed question. And Riley walks in the room, and it's, hi, Daddy. Hi, Riley. And Allie walks in the room, but it's different ways they interact with Daddy. Because Riley walks in the room, my daddy's my favorite daddy, And Allie, she doesn't, Allie's quiet. She, surprisingly for being my grandchild, she's quiet. But Riley's very loud and obnoxious, like I am. So Sam's reacting from what Riley's reaction. Riley walks in the room, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. Allie walks in the room and doesn't say Daddy, and then, but she sees that and she took that. So now Sam has. I mean, it hit Sam. It hurts. It really hit Sam. You could tell a good dad when he heard that. It hit him hard. He's like, no, I love my kids equally, all 4 of them, because Sam has an older daughter. It's Sosalia. She'll be 18. And so I suggested to Sam that maybe Allie and Daddy date. Go to gas station, take Allie. Because a lot of times he'll take Riley to the gas station if he runs the gas station. So now I said, make a chart. Take turns. So it doesn't feel like it's always Riley going somewhere with you. Because Allie brought that up. So they have their Sunday gas station trip. I don't know what it is, but because they get ice cream. Okay. So, which the ice cream comes back for all 2 kids. But, kids look at things differently. So, and I said, and have a Daddy Allie date where it's just you and Allie just doing something. Kodos always goes in the woods with you. Allie's, she's going to be I laugh because I said, I see my future getting a phone call. Nana, I'm in jail. Why are you in jail? Oh, I got arrested at a protest for PETA. That kind of, when she's in college, I can see it in my future. Because that's Allie. She's all animal crazy, animal right crazy. I could see that in my future. So So I said to Sam, find her interest. Coda's all about grabbing his BB gun and going with Daddy in the woods. Allie's about animals. Everything's animals, dragons. You got to find that kind of little middle ground once in a while. So now, once a week, they're having, even if you don't leave the house, just tell the other kids you can't come in here. It's me and Allie's watching something. You kids got to go, So I don't know. It's some program Allie watches. Sam takes that hour now and has that time with Allie. And it's made a little difference. But her anxiety is we don't know where she gets it or why she has this in her head to be the perfect student. She gets one problem wrong on something, the world's coming to an end, and Diamond and Sam have never, ever gave her that impression that she has to be that A student, that everything's got to be 100%. And it is turned from that, it's just escalated. So, and we don't know where she gets it because all we ever told Allie is to do your best. If your best is one wrong, you're still good, or 10 wrong, But it's got to a point where Diamond got her into counseling because Diamond couldn't figure out what to do. She's like, Mom, I don't know what to do. So she mentioned it because Coda's in counseling because Coda is Coda's he's got low spectrum autistic, very low. He's got, and he can't, what he has, I don't even know if it's autistic personally. He's got light and hearing sensitivity, and he's got little quirks. Like Coda always has to have blue on, no matter what it is. He's always have to have something blue on. If it's even just a spot on his underwear, he's got to have something blue on. And if he doesn't have blue on, his day will not be normal. Yeah, it's little quirks, I call them. And his hyperness, and he doesn't know how to control his anger when he gets frustrated. So Diamond was one of these. She doesn't sit around and watch it happen. She reacts and does something. And counseling was the answer for Coda, and he's learned breathing techniques, anger techniques to control that, how to express himself. So I was noticing these little changes. Plus, it didn't help. They changed school at Asperger's. Yeah, that's it, Asperger's. They changed schools this year because of COVID. Because they used to go to school by me, and they'd come here after school, and they'd have like an hour to two with me. That Allie made a comment, I miss seeing Nana every day, and she's just crying. And I'm going to start crying if I continue talking about this. So now, every day, we connect through Messenger so she can talk to me. Because, like I said, Allie is a Nana's girl. She is definitely a Nana's girl. And Diamond says, when I decided to change schools, Diamond did it because Diamond was a full-time student. She didn't know how she was going to handle kids. Because in my school district, they just opened in January. They've been closed. It was all internet schooling. Diamond's like, Diamond couldn't figure out how she was going to do her schooling and 2 kids' schooling. So when she found out in the school district that she lives in, they were actually open schools. Her and Sam discussed it. They chose this route. And Diamond's like, Mom, I didn't think it would affect. She goes, I would be honest, I didn't think it would have affected the kids as bad. Coda hasn't phased. Allie, it has phased. That she didn't make friends easily. And that was one thing she discussed. The learning process is different. She doesn't want, because they made a list the last time they were in session, things that was bothering her school-wise, home-wise. It wasn't too many about the house. Diamond says we were waiting. It wasn't too much about, home life. It was school, not seeing Nana as much. So now, that's why I had her a few weeks ago for a weekend the one-on-one, because lately, if I usually have the grandkids, I have all three. And I haven't had a weekend where it's just Allie. So we're gonna make sure we do that with all kids. Um, but in the anxiety, I said when I talked to a counselor myself, I said I think she gets the anxiety from me. I have anxiety, but she's working on it. The other day, when she was here, and she's going through that pre-adolescence. She's 10, going on 11, so her body's going through a change. Man, she cries on a dime lately, and it can be about just. I looked over, and I'm like, Allie, why are you crying? This is so sad. And she's watching a TV program, so we're watching her closer because we don't want it to turn into some sort of depression. But Diamond's like, Mom, I feel so bad. Maybe I should have just left Allie in school by you. It has not. It has affected her. But I'm like, Diamond, you had to do what you thought was right for you and your family. And it's at the time you're trying to figure out your schooling, the kids' education. Kids are such, I mean, the statistic wise, we just read an article. These kids that were doing this online schooling right now, their I guess is their test scores are lower, their averages are lower. So, you know, as a parent, you have to sometimes make hard decisions that will bite you in the ass later, but you do your best. You can't sit here and feel bad because you chose to put your kids in a different school district this year. I said, Allie may be further behind than where she is. She's above average, actually. She's above average in everything. So, but I said, adults can handle change. Kids can't. It takes them a while. Some kids it takes longer. But I said, at least you're dressing it. You're not ignoring it. So, I mean, Allie is looking so forward to Nana and Papa vacation. I laugh. That's what the kids are calling it. Not their vacation. It's Nana and Papa's vacation. I'm trying to figure out how it's my vacation when I get done for 5 days. I don't know. I had a lot of fun things planned. Nana and Papa's vacation with the grandkids. We're gonna try to go to the new zoo, but it all depends. Kim says they're still determining how they're gonna run the new zoo. We have like a thing called the new zoo here, and the kids' godmother works at the new zoo, so she'll pick up tickets for me to take the kids in the new zoo, but there's only certain hours it's open and only certain so many people at a time. They're still trying to figure that out because it's because of COVID and everything. So she's supposed to get back to me to see the weekend that I have the kids if there was any opening, because you can't just drive up anymore. You kind of technically have to make an appointment. In fact, I wonder. I'll have to call her. Oh no, she don't work until tomorrow. That's why. Never mind. I just asked her that. What am I? Yeah. See, I'm losing my mind too. Because if I can get, if that Saturday or Sunday, we'll go to the zoo. Not we're going to wild sanctuary. We have a wild sanctuary also that's you can go. But being that it's only spring here, my granddaughter is behind because of the crazy remote learning. Thank goodness she is going back after spring break. Yeah, that's what I heard, that a lot of kids are behind where my grandkids are not. So, but like I told them, and you try to make the best decisions at the time, what you can do. And don't fault yourself. I said change is different for kids, and this change for Allie It's just going to take her a while. I mean, the first thing out of her mouth, Allie's mouth, was this year, am I going to be able to see you on Easter this year, Nana? And I'm like, yes. Because last Easter, we were on lockdown. And I, at that time, got told I had to be on lockdown because I had bronchitis and a lung infection. I was on the verge of walking pneumonia. We caught it right before. And then COVID happened. So my doctor didn't want me anywhere by anybody. So I did their Easter eggs, where I put money in their Easter eggs. Matter of fact, Diamond and I'm doing that. That's why me and Diamond go Saturday, because we're doing that. Getting the eggs ready for the Easter egg hunt. So I did the Easter eggs last year, and Sam picked them up on the doorstep. And then their little Easter baskets I made. I laughed because Diamond said it was so funny. The video is hilarious. I shouldn't say video. FaceTime was hilarious because Diamond FaceTimed me. And I watched the kids open their Easter baskets. And then Sam they had to look for their Easter baskets. Because I don't know if everybody hides the Easter baskets in your house. We hide the kids' Easter baskets. They have to find them. Okay? And so watching the kids look for their Easter baskets was hilarious. Well, then, after they found their Easter baskets, Diamond brought out the Easter baskets from me and Scott. And you didn't think the Easter basket made it. They didn't care about the Easter Bunny baskets from the Easter Bunny. Because what I did is I called my Dollar Tree and I bought an unopened box of Pokemon cards. All three of them love Pokemon. And I split them up, the Pokemon cards between them. And plus they had candy in there. But man, you'd think those kids won the lottery with those Pokemon cards. And then the Easter egg hunt, Diamond walked around with her camera or her phone so I could watch that. That was hard. That was the first ever in my 10 years I was a grandparent that I missed the Easter, that I wasn't with them. There's that, guys. What do you think? I think it looks kind of cool to use. She's kind of floating. So this year we're going out for brunch. We decided not to cook. Made life easier on me and Diamond a little bit. So we made reservations in a private room because my father-in-law's going with us. So we actually got a private room for brunch. I mean, it'll be in the open to go up to the thing to get the food, but then when we sit, we're in a private room. So that, And then we're coming back to my father-in-law's. And actually, we're coming here. So the kids get their Easter baskets from me. And then as we're here and the kids are getting an Easter basket, if Scott's probably going to not be working. Scott and Sam are going to go hide the eggs at Scott's dad's. And we're going to have the Easter egg hunt at Scott's dad's this year. That was always my in-laws' things. They always did the Easter egg hunt. And that's Easter. I have a feeling that we're going to have another shutdown for some reason. And Diamond's like, I don't think so, Mom. I just have I have this kind of instinct feeling. Our zoo schools have been doing hybrid in the past couple of months, 3 days, 1 week, 2 days, and the next remote. Oh, okay. I agree. That there's going to be another shutdown. I just don't know why I have that in the back of. I just have that uneasy feeling that something's going to occur again, and it's going to come down to a complete shutdown again. I don't know why. I can't shake it. So I have to go back here. And this is the page I finished the other day, if nobody's seen it. This was the one that I did the birds and the odds that I had left over. And now this is where we're at, because I kind of fast forward because I really wanted to use these. These are all new pretty much except for the white ones. Every stamp I use, oh, and the fish. I've had the fish one. In this one, her head. But her body and all this was new. So I kind of fast forwarded and did that scenery. You can't really see the sandy bottom anymore, but it's there. So now I'm here in here. Oh, you agree with me that they're just this? I can't shake it. I said this. I was talking to my husband about that. I said, I have a feeling that there's going to be another outbreak that we're going to shut down. Like here in the state of Wisconsin, we were on a mandate. You had to wear masks. Well, now that's lifted. Our governor wanted to continue it, and he got overruled by the Supreme Court in Wisconsin. I feel sorry for that man. Every time he makes a decision, since he's made office, he's got hauled in for one thing or another, and it's been overruled. So now it's completely up to businesses if they want to mandate mask requirements under the where it says no shirt, no shoes, no service. It falls under that. If they want to put no mask, no shoes, no mask, no shoes, no service. No mask, no shirt, no shoes, no service. So it's up to the individual companies if they want to do that. They're not mandated to do it anymore. I'm sorry, I'm still going to wear my mask. I don't trust it. Because I was like, oh, mask free. And I'm like, until you walk someplace, like my quickie trip over here still has that up. This environment requires a mask. This gas station or something it reads. Dollar Tree still has theirs up. Because I'm a big firm believer. And that's what I told them. Why would ours state be different than another? I get numbers. I get the numbers are each state numbers of cases are lower or higher, but it's still out there. The same regulations for COVID-19, you would think would all be the same. No matter the numbers. If they're going to try to get this and they're relying on like this vaccines, everybody's like, oh, get the vaccine. A friend of mine got the vaccine. She got the first one. She got the second one. Guess what? She got sick. She just got COVID. So it's not, all it is a preventative. It's not a cure. Just letting you know. Because she's like, yep, I got the shot. She was a nurse. So she got the shot, the vaccine. Yep. She got COVID. So it's not a cure-all. It's not. She goes, I don't know what to tell people. She says, yep. And when Julie told me that, I'm like, are you kidding me? She's like, yeah, I got COVID. I'm like, but you got vaccinated. She goes, yeah, I got vaccinated. Oh. So it's not, it's just a prevention. Like she said, she probably would have had a worse outcome. Like she says, she probably would have had a, how she put it to me, a worse outcome of it or longer if she didn't have the vaccine, but you can still get it. She goes, it's just a glorified flu shot. It's prevention. So if they're, and I don't know how, I don't pay attention to that. I should pay attention more to it, but I don't know how they are telling people about this shot. If people are thinking it's a cure, I don't know, because I'm not getting a shot. People think I don't trust it. I'll be honest. I don't trust the shot right now. And I think it's a personal opinion. Booster 9 months. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a prevention. It's not a cure. And I don't know how the news or the health officials are bolstering this shot. If they're saying it's a cure, Or is it just a preventive method? Because Julie says when she went to the doctor, because she was sicker than a dog, a month and a half after she got her shot, she had COVID. And she was like, what the hell? You know? But everybody's body, the thing is, it's like this another thing, like Julie says, everybody's bodies are different. You could be actually immune to it. Get it, and your body won't. And I'd be that person. I said it. So it's like I get the flu shot, but I still get the flu every year. This is the only year I didn't get the flu. And I didn't get the flu shot because I didn't get it this year. I didn't get the flu shot this year, and I didn't get flu this year. But you know what? I love my grandchildren, but they're not I call them little walking pastry dressers when they come home from school here. So I always thought my grandkids would bring things home with them, then and I would get it. This year they weren't here. I said to my husband Scott, it's really bad when you say, because that 1 year, man, I was sick. I bet you 4 times in the winter months, 4 or 5 times. And I told Scott, I'm buying a can of Lysol, and I'm gonna have you Scott has this mask that have the little filters on the side. It looks like Darth Vader, kind of. I said, I'm gonna have you put that on the kids, goggles on the kids, and I'm gonna Lysol those kids before they come in this house. Because I would get over something and then I'd get it something again. And I was like, you see me, I rarely, I go maybe once a week somewhere. I'm like, where am I getting these from? And my doctor goes, your children, your grandchildren. He goes, they're like little walking pastry dishes. They bring it all from school. I'm like, oh my God. Man, I was so sick. When COVID happened, I was sicker than a dog. And I'm one of these, I hate going to the doctor for anything. I toughed it out, but this time I could tell I had to go to the doctor. Yep, I'm glad I did. I ended up on antibiotics. I'd have been, how my doctor put it at the time, if I didn't come and see him when I did, I'd have probably been hospitalized. That's how, yep. So, but I said to Scott, I just have another feeling there's going to be a lockdown. Something's going to occur again, and it's all going to be shut down again. I don't know why I have that feeling. I just have that. I think they're rushing a little too much. I mean, my whole state's open. It's crazy. It's been open for months. The only thing that we've had to do is wear masks. Bars are open. On capacity, it was different. Like if you had, like you could hold 100 people, you only can have 50. But I don't know if that's changed or not, or if they followed through with it. I have no clue because we go out to dinner. But I noticed when me and Scott were out to dinner on Wednesday, and the mask was lifted on Tuesday, they still required a mask, and it was still 6 feet apart tables. And we're at the restaurant we're at. So some of them are still following the guidelines, the FDA, whatever guidelines. But I talked your arm and leg off like always. This is today's layout. I like this. I like how it turned out. Like it. But I'm gonna get off here and go check my mail. I don't think did I check my mail? And it's almost 5:15. I got an hour and a half. It's almost 2 hours before the hubby comes home. And I will talk to you all later. I hope you all have a wonderful Friday. I don't know if anybody else will be on later or not. Who knows? I may come back on. And I always thank you guys for coming in and spending time with me and listening to me yap away. Yap, yap, yap. I sound like that dog. Yap, 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 yap. And I will talk to y'all later. As always, be happy, be kind, be safe, be funny, be crafty, and bye for now. And have a good weekend if I don't talk to you in between, because I'm going shopping tomorrow. And then Sunday is Easter. So I see you on the flip side. Bye.